Actually, we have an agreement with 16 other facilities from here, from Key West to Alabama. If we need to transfer anyone anywhere at any time, we can utilize those facilities. Not only is it to transfer patients, it's also to utilize any of their employees or their physicians, or if we need material that we can't get from any place else, our vendors can't supply that. Those hospitals are already ready for to go into action to come here and help us. When Hurricane Andrew was in Miami, that took place, we sent some people over there to help out. So again, it's a team effort, and it's all it is just an agreement with the VHA hospitals that there's 16 of us, and we can go anywhere at any time and transfer patients as well.
Sharon, I think in relation to your question about if there was a major disaster, again, I think that's why it's important we're doing very similar training within the hospitals, and that we're co-laboring with the community agencies such as FOCA Fire and Rescue and Police, so that we're all operating off the same sheet of music. In the past, it was very disjointed. At this point, we're all headed in the same direction. Our roles may be slightly different, but it's very much a coordinated effort. And so if we do ask for supplies and equipment from another hospital, when they come, it's supplies and equipment we're familiar with. The staff have had the similar training. When their nurses show up and their doctors, we're all talking the same language, if you will.
That's good information.
Thanks. But I just want to compliment the hospital in terms of taking care of the caregivers. We have many wonderful programs, more and more, as I've worked here over the past few years. And yesterday we had a massage therapist come to the floors, and my floor, the oncology floor, where we work with grief every day. The nurses worked so hard for 12 hours, and the massage therapist from the John Henry Center came and massaged about 8 or 10 or 20 of us, however many she had time for, and it was wonderful. So we have a great program here for the employees for taking care of the caregivers, and I hope that I do a lot of stress management, and I've been on the one thing that I just wanted to comment about the teleconference. A couple of people mentioned the Red Cross, but there is a program with the Red Cross as of about the last 10 years doing critical incident stress debriefing. Before that, people volunteered with the Red Cross to react to disasters, house fires, and so forth. And I was on that first team with the critical incident stress debriefing, because now we know how important the emotional aspects are too, as well as the physical, getting housing and clothing and food to people. But also, so if anybody wants to volunteer, it's throughout the United States, and it's a great thing. The Red Cross is really, really helpful. Thanks.
Thank you, Lynn. We have time for one more question, or maybe two.
Hi, I'm Dennis Koch, and I work with a lot of, in fact, most of my clients are senior citizens. I go into their homes, and one observation I've made, specifically this morning when I was working with someone who's 84 years old, has Parkinson's, a heart condition. Her husband's sitting there with Alzheimer's, second stage probably. He doesn't even know I'm there. And the thought occurred to me, what happens to these people in a public tragedy? And I go into a lot of communities and I see these senior citizens, and they don't know their left hand from their right hand.